I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's God named Fleet coming at y'all again with another video. And here today, we just chilling it down, man. We got a dude who I got introduced to by my man Theus a long time ago. Been keeping in touch with him very steadily since then, and became a really cool guy. Helped me out a lot, actually. Always shouted me out on Twitter. You know what I'm saying, getting me to where I'm at today. So I couldn't really say I did it on my own. I had a big supporting cast behind me, and him being one of the biggest factors in that. You know what I'm saying? So welcome, TweakFCG. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, my guy. Welcome.
Yo, what's up, black people?
Yeah, man. It's cool that you took the time to do this with me. You know what I'm saying? We low key, we both suck because we both been trying to do this shit for how long now?
Yeah, long overdue for sure. But you know, we here, so.
Bro, I don't think y'all understand, man. We went from like, look, I said, hey man, you wanna do this Friday? He said, yeah, cool. Friday came, I forgot, and I was like, hold on. I remember the next morning, I was like, hey, what happened? He goes, I ain't gonna lie, I tried to put that one on you as if you forgot, but that was on me, man. And then the next one, you know, we both forgot or whatever. It just kept going on and on, but we finally got it down, man. We finally got it.
Yeah, that's larger in part with me just being kind of lazy. You know what I'm saying? I get home, I just want to play Tekken and go to sleep. But you know what I'm saying? We here. We make it.
What are you telling, bro? I get off work and I take my boots off, hang my jacket up, and I try to crank out a YouTube video, man, but this shit hard.
Right. I feel you. I'm gonna be on that same shit soon here, cause like, you know, as soon as I get my PC and everything, I'm gonna be trying to like just at least pump out a video every couple of days, maybe once a week. You know what I'm saying? I want my shit to be like top shit quality stuff.
Exactly, man. That's what
I'm gonna be learning how to edit too. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning everything from scratch, but I don't mind though.
Oh shit, I could teach you that. I could teach you that with Premiere Pro. Shit's fun. Man, it's real fun shit, man. I will say that, you know, it's real fun shit. The editing, Premiere Pro, I can teach you how to get that shit for free, and anybody else in the section who wants to learn how to do it, I'll make a small video on it, low key. It's gonna be, y'all think it's gonna be a lazy video, but it's no shit how I did it. It's the best way to do it, in my opinion. You know, you ain't paying for it. Other than that, man, so what is your, so let's hear your take. What is your outtake on what's going on in the world right now?
Well, I think that, okay, my biggest gripe with everything going on, in my opinion, there's two things. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, of course, Black Lives Matter, that's A, you know, that really is no other way to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know what I'm saying, obviously, you know, like, I can see the all lives matter side of it too.
Right.
I feel like they're both sides are screaming the same thing, but that discrepancy is just another way to, you know, pull people apart.
Right.
And I feel like, you know, the media was the worst part in everything. You know, like, they've been trying to put people against each other for so long at this point.
Right.
You know, you see it every day. Like, it's just, you know, and it's become a real black and white, me versus you. You know, like, you can think about like Democrats versus Republicans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why does it got to be one or the other? Why does it got to be black and white? And there's nuance to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a mess. You know, it's like it's hard to even pinpoint one talking point because it's a very, like I said, it's a nuanced issue.
Yeah.
There's a lot of perspectives to take into mind. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, obviously, every life matters, and that, of course, includes...
Oh, most definitely. You know, I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure every single, like, service member will agree, or just anybody who's worked with multiple races, whether it be at your job, at McDonald's, or a factory or something. At the end of the day, like, when it comes down to it, like, all lives do matter. All lives matter. But I think the best metaphor I've heard is that when a house is on fire, the fire truck does not come to put out the fire on the neighborhood. It only comes to put out the house on that one fire. That one house on fire is the Black Lives Matter fire. It's just a lot of...
Here's another thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I might even get some hate for this, but here's another thing I have an issue with. You know?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I said, no matter what you take away from it, Black
Right.
Lives absolutely matter. right? But here's my thing. The actual original movement of Black Lives Matter was not following the same rhetoric as the current one. The original one.
Not at all.
Was, you know, they were having outrageous demands like, you know, if you're white, you need to give us your land and you need to
that
this outrageous shit.
Right.
And the thing is that I don't like the idea that people can masquerade beyond this movement, which is actually something unrelated to the original one, because it's under the same name, and then anybody can easily hijack a movement by putting in their own bias and saying whatever the hell they want under this banner of, you know, Black Lives Matter, which of course at the end of the day, Black Lives Matter, you know, obviously, but I feel like anybody can insert their own bias and say whatever they want underneath the banner of that, and it's just not good.
It's unfortunate, but with the day and age we live in, I mean, you and me both know it's just something we gotta live with. Like, when it comes down to it, like, people, I feel like the movement nowadays compared to back then is in a much better, is pushing for much better terms. I see some things I don't like.
Without a doubt. I don't think that they were born from the same people, though.
Right.
You know?
Oh, no, not at all.
They weren't born from the same ideas at all.
Not at all.
Saying? Like, so the goals, like, I feel like they're completely separated entirely. You know, like the current one has a goal in mind, whereas the other one just seemed kind of ridiculous to me.
Right.
To be honest with you, I know that sounds fucking. People are gonna fucking try and bite my head off of that, but it's just,
I mean, they shouldn't. I mean, they shouldn't, because I mean, look at some of the people they tried to defend, and I'll even ride this little boat with you, because I said it in the first part. I said, because whenever they was trying to defend in the beginning, it was for people who were not doing the right things. Now, the only small message that got overclouded by the rest of the actions at the beginning was the fact that the police nowadays even were playing the cop, the judge, and the executioner all in one go. So that message alone,
the actual issue.
Yeah, that message literally got fucked up, and no one even noticed it outside of that message because of the actions afterwards, and like you said, the demands that people were trying to have. So yeah, I totally agree with that shit, because I thought that was dumb, like, at all. I thought that was completely dumb. Even nowadays, people probably gonna jump in my ass for this. I truly, this is, I got two things. One, I feel like in our hip hop community and rap community, it has to change, period. I don't care who you are, what, like, period. It has to change. Because if they're talking like, if we really want to make a change, let's look at another group of people who had an issue but got it resolved very quickly. You don't hear nothing about the Jews. What's the best way the Jews hit somebody whenever they have an issue? Your damn wallet. And then make sure you understand not to fuck with this, and no one does. You don't hear in the news, cops kill Jews. No, you don't hear that shit. Because you know that guy's going to call somebody and it's probably related to his ass, or he himself is going to sue the guy up above hiring him. You know what I mean? And this is shit rolling.
Life a living hell.
Yeah. So if we're looking at their example and we look at the Black Lives, my black community, our black community, if you look at that and you look at like hip hop and like a majority of your number one songs, let's take it from the male perspective. The most talked about things you got is drugs, hitting women, and booty clapping. There's very few artists, you could probably count them literally on one hand, who are actually famous, pushing for a positive movement and speaking a good message, being J. Cole, Kendrick, Joyner Lucas, and there's probably some other ones that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head, but those are the main ones that I know of for a fact that I can say, yeah, they're always trying to preach the right thing, but unfortunately it's overclouded by, let's get a good example, 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ridiculous. The good message always gets overclouded by the bad one. Yeah. And then, you know, if we look at the women, what's the most popping thing literally since female rap history? A lady talking about how nasty she can get, how much booty she can pop. I have never once heard a black female artist make it big across the country on the radio and not talk about that. On the rap video. I haven't. Every single one of them literally have that stigma about themselves, like how much booty they could pop, how much dick they can suck. I don't know. That's literally all you hear. You know, and I would love for a female to get up there and rap about more black lawyers. Dog, I'm all for that. Bro, the day that shit happens and she's rapping about more lawyers, presidents, doctors, fucking attorneys and shit, bro, 100%, I'm with it. I'll support the fuck out of her. Straight up. I would. Because that's what we need. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? We need more professionalism. Not saying we don't have it already, but we just need more. And I think the second thing I'm going to say is that there are good cops in nowadays. Don't get me wrong. I've served with some Marines and current soldiers here in the Army now, you know what I'm saying, that are cops. But at the end of the day, when you look at stuff happening in the media or videos, I'm starting to come to a conclusion that even the good cops are not good enough. Like, you know what I'm saying, not good enough. And when I say not good enough, like, think of the people and the cops around George Floyd. We use him as an example right now. Why didn't this...
I'd like to interject real quick and just say,
go ahead.
First of all, I don't think any of those in particular are what I would consider good, considering that they were literally right there. Because I just genuinely imagine myself in that same situation. Mm-hmm. I feel like I literally would have thrown my fucking job away.
Yeah.
If I was in that situation.
Exactly.
In a heartbeat.
Exactly.
I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
Literally, I would not be able to control myself. 100%.
Right.
I'm not giving any of those motherfuckers a pass.
It takes true evil to do that shit. Like in the sleep well at night.
I literally could not sit there and watch that shit.
Right. I didn't even watch the whole thing.
If I'm a fucking officer.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I'll be honest. I didn't even watch the whole video. I couldn't. That shit's, bro. I've had bad run-in with the cops. I could not watch that whole video. And literally every day I go by, like even before that video, low key I was like, yo, every time I get pulled over, bro, I say my prayers. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I say my fucking prayers because most time I'm in uniform and I have a knife on me and I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I remember one time
murdered one of the fucking Marines and fucking took his gear, like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. So anything can be made.
Whatever they want, you know?
Yeah, man. But back to what I was saying, like, there's good cops, but the cops that are good aren't good enough. How come every time incidents like that happens, you never, maybe it happens, I know, but where it matters, it never happens. And then you don't see ever in the headlines, cop saves man by stopping another cop from killing or taking man's life. I've never seen that. I haven't seen it. I have not seen that.
Also, here's another thing. I feel like that goes into what I was saying earlier. The fucking media is...
Yes.
They completely control the nature of conversation that goes around. Like, they have the ability to influence every little talking point that's going to float around the internet and this and that. Like,
right.
They completely control the nature of the conversation. And it's like, they can make people talk about whatever the fuck they want. You know,
right.
Realistically,
yeah, it's just nothing but a headline and it's just a headline and a bad picture. Exactly.
Like, I feel like, man, I really genuinely feel like, because you know what I'm saying, like, I personally, in my own life, you know, I'm adopted by a black family. I grew up with a black family. I'm living with fucking black people right now. It's people I get along with. I fucking just happen to gravitate towards them throughout my life.
Right.
So obviously, you know, I care deeply about them, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, obviously, I can say that I don't have to deal with that myself. You know?
Right.
I don't have to feel like I could die in that situation.
Right.
And that is something that, you know, obviously a white person would think about. But here's the thing. Another thing I don't like is when people try to stretch out the idea of white privilege in so many other ways, as in a way to shut down somebody's talking point. You know, like, for example, like, I could never understand, you know, I could possibly understand. I can. I have empathy. I am capable of empathy. I'm not a fucking moron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand that's probably not a good feeling. You know, it's not, I'm not a fucking idiot. So I hate when people do that shit, where they try to, you know, act like I got a fucking golden ticket. You know, I'm on the up and up. And, you know, you know what I'm saying? I've been struggling all my fucking life, bro. What the hell are they talking about?
I felt that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what, where, bro? Please show me. I will cash this shit in right now.
He said my check long overdue.
Bro, please help. I am drowning. No, but for real. In the end, I don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I understand the original idea, and I think most people are on the same page as me. I do. But I do feel like there are other people who will be like, you know, check your privilege, all this bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like
Nah,
really?
those
I don't
people,
gotta
those
put a spoon in my
people.
mouth.
I think sometimes people just be talking out their ass most time when they say shit like that, because like the overall, whenever the meaning of that truly is just security. Like that, in my opinion, that's the only thing white privilege should ever be related to. It's just your personal security, because it's not like white privilege plays a fucking factor in, like, let's say a math test. If I got 1 + 1 and it got 3, and you got 1 + 1 and you got 2, I mean, no, not 1 + 1, but yeah, if
I feel you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not like if I got a different answer than you got the same grade as I did because your skin color. That's not a fucking thing. No, it's literally safety, like your personal safety. If I go out and you go out, we're both walking, you got a gun, I got a gun, and the cops come, who the fuck they gonna point that gun at first? That's the privilege that people need to stay on topic and refer to. Period. It shouldn't deviate from that. You know what I'm saying? Like
It shouldn't, but it's unfortunate how much it does.
Yeah. And back to that media topic, yeah, that's a huge one. Because I remember a couple weeks ago, excuse me, that I was looking through my Facebook, just scrolling through, you know, and this is like right before I had to go do the riots and stuff, and I seen a picture. It said, armed men, they said armed rednecks protect store from looters with guns and stuff like that. And then you click on the picture and you see the bigger picture, and there's a guy who's black right next to them. and it was not what they made it sound like. And then there was another one I saw. It was on Twitter. I think you might have seen it. It was a dude who it said protesters beat up white man, but if you look at the video, dude was trying to shoot people with the bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, that one. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ending off. What all right, look, I'm not fending them off with a fucking bow and arrow. I'd be like, you know what I'm saying, get the fuck off my car. I gotta go to work. Help.
Right, and then they said protesters kill the owner who's trying to protect his store. And then you look at the video, dude was chasing people with a sword, and he didn't even die. He was just in a hospital, really fucking hurt.
Yeah, so they beat the shit out of him.
They whipped his ass. You know what I'm saying, like.
That entire situation was bad, because the thing is, it's like, if you look at it from all perspectives, it's like, if you're the store owner, you want to protect your store, but you also don't fucking pull a machete out. That is the stupidest fucking thing.
That man, he did not think that through. Yeah.
Now you are a danger, and they have to beat your ass.
Yeah, man, I know everybody was out there like, yeah, you missed one swing.
I see why he was like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta protect my store. But, you know, pulling out the machete, man, that's not the first move, bro.
Man.
That's like last resort. You gotta save your own fucking life.
Man, no cap, what he should have did just went ahead and got some more store insurance, man. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you get your shit burnt down, now you just got all that free money and your shit paid off. So, it's like, yo.
Man, I'm gonna start a new business. I didn't
Exactly.
like that old one.
Exactly. Unless that shit was just raking in hella dough. But even if it was, you could just rebuild. The same customers will come right back to you to support you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. It's like a YouTuber. If a YouTuber that you like makes another channel and he's like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to see this.
Ninja. That's a perfect example.
Yeah. Like whenever he switched the fucking.
Got people to go on the mixer.
Yeah, that shit got shut down.
I know, that's hilarious.
That shit.
I mean, obviously that story didn't end well, but.
People gave up their whole Twitch careers to go up on there, and that shit got shut down. That's the.
Yeah, dude, that is extremely tough, right. Dude. Like, I don't even know what to say.
Like, people went over there to stream, and it's like, y'all don't understand. Ninja only went over there because he got paid to advertise it with his name. Y'all ain't getting nothing. Why the fuck y'all doing this?
Yeah, he got a $30 million contract, and then he got that shit paid out in full. What the
right,
fuck?
Exactly. So it's like, all right, well, I did my part.
Like, no, duh, he fucking went. Like, a $30 million contract is more he's gonna make on Twitch.
Man, I just want. Just give me like 10% of that. No, you know what? Give me 2% of that. I can make do.
Like a fucking crumb.
Right? Yeah.
I need help.
Shit. Yeah, that.
It is hard out here.
I want some of that privilege. That's right, what I want. Some of that privilege. That's that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I need me a couple handouts.
Sure, facts. Big facts, man.
But I mean, like, fuck it. We getting it out the mud. It's all good. I've accepted that lifestyle.
Yo, bro, have you been on Fighters since that patch last night?
No, sir.
Dog. All right, so for ranked, they're going in the right direction. I will say that. It is a little better.
Oh,
and
so they put it back to first to 2 on rank?
Yeah, it's first to 2, but if you 2-0 the guy, you get double points. So you could get 12,000 instead of just 8,000. And
I like that. Okay.
And if you if you win one, lose one. No, yeah, if you win the first round, lose the first round, but win the last round, if you win the next fight, you get double points. So potentially, if you're just on a massive win streak, you're gonna climb them ranks pretty fast. Only thing I don't like is they still haven't touched rage quitting yet. Only thing they need to fix.
Yeah, I'm real hyped to get on PC and then just fucking blow through the PC players and
Facts.
get up to a super high rank that fast.
Big facts. I got some people in my comments. I know y'all down there on PC. They calling me out. Don't worry, I'm coming for y'all asses too. Don't worry, I'll be there.
Oh man, I can't wait for these fucking bro, the PC people, they got that ego, so you know what I'm saying? I already know what to do with that.
I would say there's a reason why Evo and everything's held on a PlayStation and not PC. Just throwing that out there for food for thought. Master race my ass.
Nah, but I mean,
that's joking.
Speaking of competing in Dragon Ball,
right.
I am still very hyped for the scene to actually open back up and shit like that, because I'm saying, I'm just gonna say right now, your boy was ready to literally body everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was really ready to fucking explode. Motherfuckers are lucky as COVID-19 hit. I was definitely about to body so many people.
If there was a local next to me, I would definitely go out and compete. Other than that, it's like I'm spending money to go on a vacation, to play a video game, and unless I do decent to good, that's why I'm working real hard. Now, unfortunately, with no locals next to me, and I got one friend, he's okay, but not good enough to where I could consistently train with and get better offline. I just gotta make well with what I do online, so that's why I'm always hitting up top people to either practice train with. Neji being consistent one. Sometimes I hit up Scamby, I hit up Lord Knight. Sometimes, something really.
In the New York area and shit.
I'm not next to New York, bro. I'm down here where they make fried chicken. Wait,
where are you at?
I'm in Kentucky, bro. Yeah.
I will say this about people from Kentucky though. Man, I worked at a call center before, bro, and I just dreaded getting a call from somebody who lived in Kentucky. I could not understand anything they said.
I ain't from down here. I'm just stationed here, man. I ain't from down here.
Yeah, no, I know you're not.
They are a different breed.
You can probably relate.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. I was like, what? He was like, man, we're gonna get over. I was like, what the fuck? Like, help. How am I supposed to help this guy? Like, it was awful.
It's crazy. I've been around people so long. You probably heard someone say, "And give me that," something like that, huh?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is he saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
it'd
man,
be like that.
Awful.
You should have been in the taxi ride I had on the way home, man. That junk was hilarious. This girl, I was like, I don't know how we even got onto the subject, but she started talking about her ex-husband or some shit. And then she got onto the subject of her sister. She said, yeah, my sister, she married and had a kid by her cousin. I'm like, huh? I was like, at first I was on my phone not even paying attention. Then I paused it. I'm like, what would you say? She said, yeah, you heard that she had a kid by her cousin. I'm like, third, fifth,
Whoa.
sixth? She like, no, first. I'm like, wow. She like, yep, she likes to keep it in the family. I'm like, no shit. No shit.
So, how many of these interviews have you done?
3. You're the third. I've done a roof. I've done the one with the Neuralis bot, which I actually had to go back and try to recover that because my laptop's been messing up.
Wow, the Neuralis bot. So wait, isn't that just cloud?
Nah. That Neuralis bot is actually a group of people who works that. It's more than just one person.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's random. What the hell? I never knew that.
Not a lot of people knew that one. I was probably trying to keep that one until the video, but like I said, I got to go back and recover it.
No.
But yeah, he's more than just one person. Like the guy I was talking to was the one who actually created the bot, but there's another guy behind the scenes who's actually playing the players. So that's where it's 2 different people working at the same time. I think it might be 3, but I know it's 2 for sure.
I just want to know who the player is. Because I know my boy Globo gave him the work.
Yeah, man. Who can say Globo work?
Globo?
Globo? Who's that?
Globo is a nasty ass Piccolo player / Majin Buu player.
Oof.
He's really fucking good.
Oof.
He won some fucking major, well, like minor major tournament, regional, whatever the fuck. It was pretty much a major though, but I mean, he won that shit. I don't remember.
I might have seen him, and I just don't remember the name.
Globo is nasty. I'm sure that a lot of your viewers probably know exactly who Globo is.
Right.
Shout outs to Globo. That's my boy.
Right, man. Right.
Nasty.
Shit, man. This is what's up. This is what's up. Maybe one day me and you will do a first 3 or something. When things get...
Yeah, if we're on PC, we probably could definitely play. But on PS4, we could even try it on PS4. That's just probably gonna be fucking terrible though.
Bro, on PS4, dog, I realized on PS4, 2 H's...
Coast does not work at all.
Yo, right. Right.
It's literally not an option. Like, I just fucking do it sometimes and just pain through it. And I just hate myself for it.
Right. And one thing I've been hating...
Terrible.
One thing I've been hating, because I'm starting to see what this season is. You know how last season, it was a season of snap meta? You know, this season, I'm starting to think in this season, just a season of meta of mashing, bro. I'm really starting to see that shit, because people, like, with the way tick throws are introduced into the game, people in the middle of your strings be doing the most random shit, bro. The most random shit. Auto combos.
You think that it's about mashing? I'm curious. Is it just because you think the auto combos are broke?
Nah. I think it's because, like, one, UI Goku literally has a move to where he's
because you
like...
could also suggest that it's better to not mash now because your opponent's not going to get their assist back if you just block it out.
That is true. You're absolutely right. But think of like a majority of like top people you see, and you see them waking up and getting hit, and you're wondering why are they getting hit, and it's literally because they're just smashing. And you see everybody doing it. Even in ranked, going to ranked, I guarantee there's so many people at Super Saiyan Rose and above who are just mashing auto combos. Shit, you know what? This video,
I mean, I do that shit too. Everybody does that shit.
A whole auto combo.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fucking see Gohan and Base Goku. I play. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, dog, people don't even realize it. And you know, it's funny as hell, man. It's so funny. People have a completely different fucking approach and idea of my team after they play it. People think they understand my fucking team or how fucked up my team is until they play me. And it's so funny hearing people, you know, what they have to say about my team after they're done playing me. But yeah. Part of the thing that makes my team very fucked up is that mashing is almost always in my favor if I mash, because it's like in terms of risk versus reward. Because if I have a bomb stocked with Goku, like I could literally do a light auto combo and then fucking damn near kill you.
Right.
Like so if you're at probably what, like 90% health, I can kill you no fucking problem.
Right.
If you're at 100%, I can still fucking kill you no problem if I spark. But the craziest thing is that I can sparkless TOD from a light. Sparkless. From a light. Anywhere on screen. With my team.
With
fucking
like
broke.
The first light or the last one?
No, the first. L. 5L.
How many bars
5L.
How much money did you have? Whole $7?
I need, I think 4 bars. 4.5 bars.
That's actually pretty good. That's pretty
fucking ridiculous.
That's pretty
bro.
stupid.
That, man, if you watch the video I had on excuses, like, bro, I don't know how many TODs there were in that video, but like I shit you not, I sneezed TODs, bro. I TOD'd somebody by accident in that video, like dead ass. Like I was like, oh, I guess you're dead. Like that's the kind of damage my team does.
Right.
This guy like, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I genuinely believe that nobody's fucking ready for my team right now, so I'm just kind of waiting to blow people up with it.
Well, we'll find out whenever those tournaments hit back up. We'll definitely find out. Heck, I might take it for a test run myself. You know?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm super excited. I'm a little out of practice right now because, like, obviously there's no reason to fucking play right now. There's no tournaments going on or anything. But to be honest with you, bro, like, I mean, I could get back to my shit like within like a week or two, like way before a tournament's gonna come.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Shit, my team is.
I'm just on my Tekken shit right now. Like,
yeah, bro, Tekken's fun as fuck.
I'm practicing some Tekken as we speak.
Right, I love Tekken because it's like, man, look, to anybody in Dragon Ball who's won a way to get better, look, play a different fighting game. I promise you, if you play a different fighting game that has like real core mechanics of a real fighting game. When I say real, I'm talking about like no shit neutral and footsies. When you get mastered at that,
Well, I would honestly tell them to play, and I hate to say this because I fucking hate the game, but Mortal Kombat 11, you know, like the neutral in that game is actually fucking godlike. But
yeah,
there's just so many problems with the game other than that. But if you want to actually get better neutral, that is a great game to play.
right, exactly. With punishes, neutral, footsies, all that shit. Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Skullgirls, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure Grand Blue and Guilty Gear, I haven't really tried those out yet. I mean, honestly, from what I've seen
Grand
in those
Blue's
games,
got some type of neutral.
yeah.
See, I kind of separate neutral in games. Like, I got like, there's like hyper neutral, nitro neutral, whatever the fuck you want to call it, which is like MVC and Dragon Ball. Like, when it's really, you got super jumps, is fucking super dash, vanish, and all this assist and all this insane shit. Like, that'd be like hyper neutral. And then like there's traditional neutral, which is just like, you know, the obvious, you know, which I prefer tremendously, to be honest with you, because you know what I'm saying, I got some footsies on me, boy.
Imagine Dragon Ball without super dash. Just imagine.
The game would be terrible.
Really? You think so?
Yes.
I'm curious to hear that.
So?
No, I'm saying to be. I don't know.
It's such an integral part of the game. Like, the game would not function properly without it. Like,
no, when I say without it, I'm talking about like in neutral.
Broly,
like,
oh my god.
Oh yeah, Broly would be broke.
Yes, dude, fuck that.
He would be
not
broke.
trying to deal with. Hell no. Even bro, base Vegeta, Trunks, shit, even SSJ Goku. Fuck that. I need Super Dash. Like, these characters, like you're saying, we're playing in an anime game with insane movement already.
Right.
And then you add zero recovery ass fucking normals, vanish, and all. It's especially with the projectiles. Like, if you had to hold those, no, hell no.
Right.
You know what that would mean if you had to hold projectiles like that without super dash?
Frieza would have been broken from day one.
you would need to be able to go one jump on command effortlessly just to play neutral. And I can't even do that shit. That shit's not easy to do.
Not at all.
Consistently. You know what I'm saying? Just brain dead, effortless.
Right.
It's not on a pad. I never tried it on a hitbox, but on a pad, that shit is a pain in the ass.
Right.
That's why I barely fucking do that shit.
I hardly ever do it myself, and when I do, it's most likely an accident.
I mean, I just do if I got the read, I just do a traditional dash jump. And the thing is that I don't even need it with my team because my team is so fucking godlike.
Right. I feel it. But, yo.
Imagine playing a team that's that good.
Man, I can only imagine. Shit, I'm trying to make my team that way. Shit, I'm rocking.
You know what's crazy is that I feel, you know, we can talk about your character too real quick. This is your channel, so I mean, why not?
Oh, Broly?
Yeah, Broly. I think that he was busted as fuck last season, and I think that he's pretty average this season. To be honest, he's like a probably bottom of A tier.
Why would you say he was busted last season? They actually made him better.
Oh my goodness, he was broken.
How so?
This man had Kid Buu block strings. He could get his Vegito kind of Kid Buu block strings where he could just get his assist back forever.
Oh, that's why,
Man grab and 2-3-6-S. That's just one part of it, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The thing that I found broke, it was his snap loop, bro. Like, the 50-50 snap loop, there was no way out, bro. You had to guess.
Right.
You literally had to guess or you had to spark.
Right.
So I could TOD, I'm not TOD, I had the most fucked up two-touch. It was off of a super dash, right? I do like a super dash, and then I snap you, and then I snap them back, and then I hit them with the air grab or the JL, and I TOD them from 0 bar.
Right.
And it's just, every time I did that to somebody, I was just like, yo, this is just not fucking fair. And then it's like, once you do it to somebody one time, they're guaranteed gonna spark when they come back in, and it's the easiest fucking bait in the world. You just win the game. Like, he just felt so broken to me last season.
Oh yeah, if you had the game plan down,
they made him. If you can react to his command grab, he's fucking trash. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. If you can react to it, he is bad. But like,
because he doesn't have any mix after that. Like,
nope.
Literally no.
All his thing is literally just frame traps and trying to condition you to that command grab. That's it. That's really it. So if you just sit there and block the entire time, and it just like you said, react to the command grab, you have nothing to worry about at all. Like nothing.
How long have you been in the FGC? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, I've played fighting games really for a very long time now. For the most part, I've been in first-person shooters. I started with like Mortal Kombat 9, I think. No, Smash Bros. Like the 64 Smash Bros. And then Mortal Kombat 7, 9, 10. and then think fighters, and then I've been sticking with fighters. No, fighters then Tekken 7. I got into Tekken like extremely late, so not too long, I would say.
So wait, is fighters your first or your second?
Nah, fighters is like my third fighting game. I had clicked something on my phone and it switched over. My fault. But nah, like I said, fighters is like my third fighting game. I was primarily like a first-person shooter before all this. Like I was very heavy into Rainbow Six Siege, very heavy into Destiny, Call of Duty, stuff like that. And Battlefield. Oh my god, I played the shit out of Battlefield.
Yeah, I played some Battlefield too. I used to just play that shipment or whatever the fuck that shit was called. TDM. It was Battlefield 3, I think. And
Right.
I would literally just play the same map every day and just level up weapons on that map because I could always get like 100+ kills.
Bro, I used to love, like, once I got to a point and I just knew I was good and going to get kills, I just started trolling around. So I'd pick the engineer class with the EOD bot and see how many people I could kill. Or I'd troll people and I'd find that guy who's just camping way out yonder with a sniper. So I just, like I said, EOD bot. It would take me all game to get there, but once I got there, just kill his ass and just wait. And then he would respawn because he put a little thing down there, and I kill him again. But I'll keep. That shit was too fun. I said, man. Or I'd send them a message, and I'd be like, "You're laying on the claymore," because I saw it on another YouTube channel, so I want to see if I can do it myself. And then wait a second, and they're sniping. They get up trying to run away, but they blow up because the way I placed it.
Man, it's been so long since I played that game. That is definitely a classic though.
Oh, most definitely.
And I barely just started getting back into shooters with Warzone, to be honest with you. And it got me playing like actual online Call of Duty and shit. Like I'm just like, what the fuck?
That shit
I'm
look
actually
fun.
nasty again. Oh man, dude, Warzone is the fucking shit. Boy, that shit is mad fucking fun. You know, I never was into battle royale type games.
Right.
But I mean, also truthfully, I never really gave them a chance. But I mean, fucking Fortnite looks just, it already had a bad stigma by the time I even thought about trying it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you know, I just looked at Fortnite as, I don't know, some fucking shit for kids. Like I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. Like I didn't like how it looked. You know what
I
I'm saying?
stopped playing Fortnite when they didn't allow me to kill my teammates anymore. I had way too much fun doing that. I did.
Damn, I never tried that game at all. But you know, Warzone is dope as fuck. I have a blast playing that game. You know, like it's nice moving as a squad. You got your little teammates and shit. You making call outs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
clearing buildings and shit. Feel like I'm fucking. I'm a Marine or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Man, this is one hell of a podcast. Very amazing too. It's really cool to actually get in here and do this. Any last thing you'd like to say?
Obviously sub to big homie Fleet, you know what I'm saying? He's over here putting a show on for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So man, that's really all I got to say. I think we pretty much, you know, discussed the whole, you know, Black Lives Matter movement, everything. We aired out our feelings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, talked about some fighting games. I feel it, man.
This is very chill,
I
man.
think we covered everything, man.
Yeah, and
we got to know each other, you know what I'm saying? If I were in person, you know, I'd shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, no COVID. Can't be in person.
Right.
I gotta stay my ass at home.
Right. Facts. Me too. I don't know. I've been out working, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, I wish I could just stay at home, but you know what I'm saying? I'm at home now, so you know I'd like to keep it that way. I'm off work.
Right.
Stay home.
I'm off for the weekend, so I'm glad for that.
Okay,
Man.
must be nice, bro.
Yeah, man. Look, y'all. Hey, this is my boy Tweak. You can follow him on Twitter and YouTube. He has a channel. Link to both of those will be down in the description. Hit him up, man. Very good guy. Comes out very solid tech. Actually, one of my combos that I do nowadays, he made like the first, I say 80% of that, and then I took a little bit of it, went with it, and asked Zhao for like a little bit more help, and then finally like completed it. But yo, like most of that was him. He's the originator of that one. You can also see his link in that video that I posted. So you know what I'm saying, big shout out to him. Real big homie, real big help. So you know what I'm saying, go support his channel. He just hit 1,000 subs too. Go show him some love from the fleet. Let him know where he came from. But yo, As always, yo, I appreciate you all for sticking around for the video. It's your boy Fleet. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.
I'm searching and praying and hoping for something. I know I'm gonna see it. I know that it's coming, Lord.